Hello, this is Liam testing for what's in your plate number 4.
I thought it was 3.
No.
What's on your plate?
Oh, hey, Joe.
Hey folks, welcome back to What's on Your Plate. And we've got some of this that we prepared.
Pizza.
Pizza, but on bread. It's bread pizza and it's really good for a diet with whole grains.
Whole grains and whole pizza.
Breasts. To show you how to make it, we're gonna rewind time and show you how to prepare these nifty little
Pizza.
chicken bits.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back to What's on Your Plate.
Thanks for holding on that little break.
Little scene change, Aru. So we're still making some of the bread pizza. As you see, we have some bread lined up for us, ready for the pizza sauce. So we're gonna get the sauce out now. We've got some chopped tomatoes in tomato juice, and we're gonna open this. So then you can just spread it onto the bread.
With a good old shakeroo, Joe.
Dad? Dad, is that you? You want to keep getting that sauce out onto the bread. And if you live alone, then you can do this alone.
2 one-handed.
3 always feed 6. Oh god, yeah, it sounds like a bucket full of kittens.
Sounds like a large gaping hippo ass.
When you finally get to the end of your sauce, you're gonna want to get a knife, a big old knife,
Big old crusty knife.
and you want to give it an old spread onto the bread.
Just like this. You can see some spreading.
Did you know that 90% of home marriage issues are to do with toast?
Thanks, Joe.
Shake it till the red stops coming out. The mushrooms.
I've been shredded. Firmly shredded. You can really get the feeling of the mushrooms. What do we got here, Joe?
And we've got a little red onion.
Onion.
And see, I think I prefer the red onions to the white ones. And somebody may call that prejudice, I just call it good taste.
I call it good taste.
Come closer. We got a knife, and see the way that the onion grain travels upwards through there.
The root canal.
We want to just chop on down.
Nice and firmly.
Nice grating, soaring motion.
Really slice them down.
You know, if someone was cutting me apart, I'd sure hell make them cry. Onions are like family when you're alone. What's the difference between a boat and an onion? What kind of mushroom is that?
They call this the white mushroom.
Not to be confused with the white onion. So, we want to start on the chicken. We want to get a little bit of a chop on the chicken.
I do love a chicken breast.
Oh, God.
Much more than a human breast.
I don't understand.
Right down the breast.
Right into the breast.
Get those little white bits off.
Yeah, we don't want any of those white bits. Right We need to get some peppers in there as well.
Red pepper is always the right pepper.
Oh, I do love a good pepper.
Known for its colour.
The red fruit of the red pepper. So we get that out. See, we want to get rid of these seeds.
What you see here with the pepper is all little white bits. Now, what have we learned from this little show here, Joe, is we don't like white bits.
We don't like white bits.
Okay, give it the old cut, Joe. Slice them down. Cut them like a whore.
Well, that's disgusting. Nah, that.
Just what you've got to do is get that garlic straight in the little compartment. Squeeze that like a big old squeeze machine.
You need squeezing. Crushed garlic.
Ready or not, here we go.
So as you can see, we now have everything all together on the chopping board. What are those? Right there.
Big old red peppers.
We got red peppers.
Mushrooms, two kinds. Red onion in masses. Breasts.
Breast. Breast. Breast.
Time to get this show cooking.
Wow! You want a dash of oil, just a little dash of oil, Liam.
Big old slurp of the old Scooby-Doo. Oh,
Whoa!
good.
That's the right amount of oil measured out on what's in your plate, so you don't have to. Scrape all this in there.
And the breasts. Like a baby bird returning to the nest.
Make sure it's lying directly in the middle.
Approximately somewhere between the left and the right.
And turn on.
One big spoon straight in the mix. Get it rocking around like it's 1537.
I really like it.
Get all those flavors flying around. Running in there. Raw, fresh, together. United. Now what we're going to do in the meantime, guys, is get this, I think what they call in French cuisine, César. The white crystals.
You want to put some of that on the mushrooms.
One of the favorites here on What's on Your Plate is the spicy paprika.
Oh, why is that, Liam?
Because I love my paprika spice Andy.
I love my papa.
Get that nice and spicy.
I miss my dad.
This is gonna fire up any asshole.
Boy, if I was a chicken right now, I'd eat this.
God, if I was a chicken, I'd just shit all over my head. Now, the best way to know when chicken is cooked is it turns white. Go gets rid of all that bloody horrible pink. Because we bloody fucking hate pink.
I wouldn't be pink if I had a choice. I'd be red.
Why is that, Joe?
Have you ever seen a cow menstruate?
I've seen a menstruating cow twice in my life, Joe.
Yeah. Did you like it? Fucking loved it. Nice old mix around. Nice mix around. So you want to? Should we tell them about the oven? So,
Trying to give us one key fact about this oven, Joe.
well, you turn a knob, and just like me, it gets hot.
Get that down you.
I remember when I had my first drink.
Tell us about that, Joe.
No.
We're getting all those flavors coming together now. Those mushrooms are just melting away like a little child in a fairground. Little busboy in the wrong lane. Mama bear 2 miles away from baby bear.
Baby Bear's dead.
Baby bear is definitely dead. That dirty whore deserves it.
What a fucking bitch! So once you've got this sorted, you want to get this bread And we
Get
can
those
add-
flavors really getting in there with the bread. Really rocking and riding.
Rocking and riding the bread, getting it in there, getting it in the bread, getting it in the bread.
Getting it all in that bread. Don't go breaking my heart.
Oh no.
I'm just a little guy who screams with the sound of cheese.
So we want to add some mozzarella first, because the mozzarella is really what grabs all of the inconspicuousness of the tomato sauce.
Get it on there. Really pile it up.
So we just chuck it all on, and you can give it a little spread all the way to the edges.
Burnt like a nun's vagina.
All 3 times lucky.
That's what they all say, isn't it?
Yeah. So we've got the mix in here. Look at that. What we want to do is just plop it on down onto the bread. So we're just gonna get the rest of these mushrooms and we're gonna put them on down. We're gonna put them on top of that bread. If you know what I'm saying.
I fucking love pen food.
And you want to get this cheese that is very locally sourced.
This is Joe's mother's breast cheese.
This is what went into the mix. I really like the way it sticks on your fingers. Reminds me of when I turned 12. Simple, effective, and yet
Delicious. Now, what you want to do here, guys, is just open up that oven and just slide it into the heat.
there we go.
Get them all in there.
Guide him straight into the back.
And what you're about to witness here, folks, is going to be bloody amazing.
This is chemical fusion at its finest.
Hello.
So it's been in the oven for about a dozen minutes. I'd say a dozen.
Given more or less 1 dozen
About
minutes.
a dozen, but might be less.
Let's
or
get
more.
let's get this out of here.
Fucking look at that.
Right.
That's fucking really hot. So if we turn the oven off now.
Let's
There
get
we
all
go.
that heat away.
Now that you've got this out, you want to get some plates.
How many plates, Joe?
We want to get 2 plates. Little fimble around the plates and they're all clean.
Just
And
like that. White plates for white people.
if you white. What?
Get a good tearing action.
The good thing
Wow.
about the slices means that you can have no cutting action needed.
How? And right on there we get a big old
Look
slice
at
of cheese.
that cheese strings. Don't be scared if it's a little moist on the bottom. That's just a natural instinct of the mushrooms when they receive heat. And off it comes onto the plate.
Smooth as a baby lamb's asshole.
If it gets a little hard to put on the plate, you can always add a little bit of a spatula. And then improvise, get the plate, and shove it straight
Out! And just slide it on, just like that.
A delicious dish prepared exquisitely. Don't be worried if it goes on the floor. Who
Sometimes
needs it?
you've just got to slide.
You know? And finally, the last slice. Shared by the dozen.
And this is how we do pizza, folks.
That has been an absolute fucking treat to have you guys here. You're gonna really enjoy this food.
The pizza, chicken, bread. That was a wrap.
Yeah.